welcome back. In previous course, I briefly explained how I build the battery chain or the formula in Grasshopper to build this National Library of Kazakhstan. So in today's course, I will guide you how to exactly build this battery chain, step by step. Now let's jump to the Grasshopper and go to the top view. So first, we need to build a plane. So first, we go to the surface and then find out the plane surface and set it up. Okay. And now we need to set up the X size and Y size. So, okay, I set up a smaller number to save the resource of computer. Okay, just 20. So in previous course, I set up 35, I remember. But now we just need to save the energy of our computer. So that's 20, this one maybe 8. To look reasonable. Okay. And next step, we need to divide this plane. So remember in last course, I told you how to divide the rectangle surface. So we do that again. We form the surface, and then we need to review the surface. Click review surface, and then set up the U and V data. Where this one is 20 and this one 8, like that. So what's the commands in Grasshopper? That's the mathematic technique. So we'll go to the math sector and use divide domain. Now we link and the data for the U and V. I set up 4 and 10 maybe. See how it goes. Okay. See how it goes. Okay, and now we need to distract all the smaller surface out. So we go to the surface sector and use the isotrim command. So surface, the main surface, no doubt this one, and the domain surface, so which means the smaller surface is this one. Now all the smaller surface come out. But this number seems kind of weird, so I need to divide more. Make it look reasonable, maybe 10 to 10. Yeah. This smaller surface already cut off in this step, so we can check, make sure what we are doing. You see all the U and V, 0 to 2, 0 to 8. That means the first smaller, the smaller surface, and the next one 0 to 2 and 0 8 1.6. This many surface, almost 100. So it's 10 by 10. Okay, delete it. Okay, once we got a smaller surface, we need to get the edge of each surface. So we go to the surface and burp the edge. And now all the edge come out. Next step, we need to find out the area center of each smaller surface. But first thing first, before you down this command, you need to join all the edge together. So we need to use this command and join the line together, and then link. Now we can find the area center of each smaller surface and type area, link. Now all the central points showed up. And now we need to scale the smaller edge. So we go to transfer. So that means the geometry. So the edge, that means central. Okay, then give it in the vector, a type 0.8. Now link. Okay, now we scale all the smaller rectangle. And now we need to pick all the end point of this smaller rectangle. That's there, here, and there. So the end of the line. So we definitely go to the curve sector and let's continue. Now this track out. Now we need to check the order of those points. So go to display and use this tool. Check. So 0, 1, 2, 3. That's kind of like an anti-clockwise order. So just in previous course, all the point change related to number 3 points. So we gonna list this out later. Oh, sorry, I this wrong. Let's go back. Okay, open this first. So I zoom up this thing for a while, the size of the number for a while. Oh, that's 0, 1, 2, 3. Oh, that's the still the anti-clockwise, but it's not this group. That's this group. So in previous call, I had got something wrong. So that's not related to number 3 points. That's related to number 1 point. Remember that's related to number 1 point, and we need to build the connection between number 1 point and the number 3. So make this point move toward the number 3 point. Yeah, this group, not this one. So we need to pick up all the points, which is number 1. So on the list and link to the point and pick up the number 1 point. Link. So basically that's the same. All the point we're gonna pick it up later. So we just copy and this link and copy. So we're gonna build a relationship between the number 1 point and number 3 point. So this one we can make sure that's number 3. So we link at the early stage and put it away for a while. Now we're gonna do something about the number 1 point. So now we're gonna move the number 1 point toward the number 3. So definitely we're gonna use move command. So if you want to move in Grasshopper, you need to set up a vector where this point will move. So this point will move to the number 3. So definitely we're gonna set up a vector and have it related to the number 3 point. So we link here, and then that's the A point, no doubt, and that's the B point. Okay, now we got a vector, right? And I got a length, but we directly link this to here is wrong. We're gonna need to know how much it will move. So we go to use this tool, link here, and link how much it will move. But how much exactly, how much it is. So we need to, so if we just, like here, we just give it the exact number to here. Now, we close this for a while. Type here and type there. So that's all move the same distance. Move here, see? They're almost the same. But in reality, they don't have the same distance. We need to set up a function to influence the distance, the change of the distance. So what we should do. And you need to set up a maximum limited to restrain how much you can move to here. So we need to know the length of this line. We need to know the length of this line. But if you directly just pick the lines up, let us see. You directly pick this out. Use this. It will be very wrong because once you set it up, you see, it's a different kind of structure. It's now on the one group. So before we do this, we need to flatten all the data structure. So we go to set, flatten, let this thing first, and then we check it again. Yeah, just have one group data that's all the same. So actually, you can use this tool as well. Let's delete the repeated data. So that's basically the same, because once I link here, see the data structure. Here the same. Here the same. We just need to use the new battery. Okay, use that. It worked too. But here you need to be aware. We don't want to move. Now I'll open this as well. So once it go on moving, so the number will be larger than the 1. Moving, it will be out of the zone of this area, right? We don't want that. So we need to multiply the factor to restrain. No matter how it moves, it can't approach this point. So we're gonna use the tip, multiplies. That's the A. I go to give it a 0.9 and give it. And use this number as the maximum limit. Yeah, use this number as a maximum limitation for how much these points can move. So we gonna use the minimum tool. Okay, give it to here. Disconnect. Sorry, still linked to B. So that means, let's check the data structure. So that means once the number is larger than 1.55, it will automatically down to this number. Yep. It will down to the same number once this number larger than the 1.55. Okay, now we leave this for a while. We go to finish the line in this area first. We need to process these 2 points as well. And then later I will teach you how to set up a picture to influence the length and make these points move randomly. So this number is 1, is 3, chess. So this number will be 2, and this 1 is 0, 2, 0, link. And now we need to merge those points together. So type in merge. Okay, merge. Well, so we need to link all the input sector one by one. So what's the first one? So the first point should be this one. Link to here. Now the second point, this one. The third point we need to use this one. No, we need to use the point which is after finish the motion command. Use this one. Forward one. There. And now we need to link this point to a curve. Use this command. Link. Now we need to link here as well. So we go to these two, turn to true, like that. Now we check, because here is the exact number, so all move to the same distance. That. And now we got this curve, but we need to got this curve, but now not this one, the outside curve as well. So if we just form the surface directly, it will be very wrong because we check the data structure here and check this data structure too. It's not in the same group. It's like you can't form the curve one by one because they divide a different group. We need to flatten this into one group and flatten this one into one group as well. So in here we're gonna use the flatten this first, and then we check. Now go to the one group, and here flatten this as well. Check, and go to the one group. Now we can use this to form the curve. So give this, type the shift. Now we got this shape. So right now, because the distance is the same, so all the window size will be the same. Okay, now we need to set up a picture. We just use picture to influence the size of those windows. So we set up image, double click, find this file path, and find this image. Okay, this area data need to the same as this one's 20 and 8. So double click, type 20 and 8. And we need to select the channel as well. So go to the red channel. And now we link this point to here and give it, so we can check the data structure. 0 means the dark area. Give it to here and give this result to here. Now this one is useless now. Now we can check. Now it influenced by this image. Now that's how we achieve this formula step by step. Okay, if you want to see this more clearly, you can set more X value and a Y value, so the rhino shape will be more clear. Now, that's all for today. In next course, I will show you how to build a Mobius curve and wrap this pattern on the building. So, thanks for watching.